Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're leaving this COPE meeting, which was an absolute joke. Absolute joke. Before I tell y'all what had happened was, I'm going to say bye to one of the good deputies that said hello to me tonight. Deputy Floyd. Tell him good night real quick. Shouts out to my sheriff that did not answer one question from the community. And shouts out to Major Eric Flowers, who's not a fan of team success. Oh, we gonna fill you in. Soon come. Soon come. But hold on, we're leaving out of here real quick. If Wanda Scott decides to drive her new SUV here. Let me say goodnight to Teddy real quick. Hold on. Good night, Deputy Floyd. Yes. Thanks, bro. Deputy Floyd is a proponent for body cameras. You heard it first from Team Success. He wouldn't take no picture with me. I couldn't get no picture. So let me tell you about the COPE meeting for those who didn't waste their time like I did. It's a little dark in here. So tonight was the COPE meeting where you're supposed to voice your concerns. And your sheriff was going to respond. So I asked him about body cameras. And apparently your sheriff, he's not a fan of me. He said, you know about Chapter 119. Oh, do I ever, Sheriff? Yes, I do know that I have the ability to request dash cam footage, jail footage, all sorts of good stuff, Sheriff. Alex, what you need to see me for? So tonight's community meeting was a joke. So Major Eric Flowers, who I wrote him 4 times, told me he may respond back to me. Hey, you know what? I'm going to send all my data over to my favorite news station, Channel 5, and I'm going to let them check it out, and I'm going to see if the sheriff's office will respond to Channel 5. Yeah, because see, that's the only way we can get our story out, is when we finally get the real news media, the news media outlets that are not going to be biased, the news media who's going to actually tell the true story and not allow their narrative to be the only thing that gets out to the community. So, I asked Major Eric Flowers, hey, I sent you an email, Major. You going to respond? Maybe. Maybe. I'm a concerned citizen. We need to go to body cameras. I want to sit down and talk to you. I want to create a body cam committee. You know what cocky Eric Flowers told me? And I thought he was all nice and wholesome. You know, maybe. And after like 9 maybes, he finally said, yes, he'll respond to me. But don't worry, Major. If you're watching this, you ain't got to respond to me. But trust me, very, very soon, I'll bring in the media. And you can respond to them, Mr. Community Person for the Sheriff's Office. You are a joke, sir. Okay? Your little feel-good talk show that you got, what is it doing for the community? The community wants to know, why do we have these bias-based stops taking place? Why do we have individuals having their rights violated? Why? You're the community person. You're the go-to person. How come you don't want to respond to me, Major? Well, don't you worry. Because trust you me, at the county commissioners meeting, we will have all the documentation to show the corruption that takes place here in Indian River County. So you may not respond to my emails, but oh, how will it look if the news media reach out to you and you don't respond to them? So that's fine, don't you worry, because I will make sure that our beloved news media outlets, the good ones, not the ones that are a complete joke and a part of the good old boy network, we're going to give all the information to them and let them ask the question. Why is it that your sheriff, 5 to 7, 10 years down the line, is then going to talk about body cameras? And then he said, come to the budget. The budget? You haven't even proposed body cameras. I have the video. We'll show the video. County Commissioners meeting. Just the last budget hearing. Sheriff, are you going to body cams? No. Do you know the cost? Can someone ask the sheriff what the cost to implement body cameras? He sounds confused. Where is the attorney tonight that can answer the questions? I tell you, So this is a major. Well, Major Eric Flowers, apparently you've seen my videos. I haven't said anything about you, sir. But it's a lack of professionalism that you exhibit when a person from the community has a serious topic of discussion that you decide that you're not going to talk to me about. So, I'm going to wait a couple more days, Major, and then I'm going to go to my favorite internal affairs division, the ones that I know they will make sure that Michael Marsh is never violated, that policy and procedure is adhered to all the time. I'm going to go to Leroy, the baddest one in the whole town, and my favorite sergeant, who's a fan favorite Team Success, my Sergeant Abala. One of them will tell me if that's a lack of professionalism. Because I know you got my email, Major. Because my little software tells me. It tells me how many times you even read it and from what device, Major. So, I gave you a month to respond. Apparently you don't care. Let me come on your little cute show that you got. Let's talk about body cameras. See, here's the problem of why the community has a distrust with this agency. Nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to talk. I could be very respectful and very educated and intelligent. Let's have this conversation. Let's talk about House Bill 93. Let's talk about body cameras. Let's talk about Chapter 119. Okay? All the excuses that this agency has given me of why they won't go to body cameras. But guess what? If the people who are fighting right now to mandate body cameras, if we have it our way and the body cams become mandated, Sheriff, you won't have a choice. You will go to body cameras. And lastly, but surely not least, the question was asked, why is there not an outside agency coming in on the shooting death of Miss Woods? That's a very good question. If we have nothing to hide, why is it that we won't bring in an outside agency? I tell you, it looks a little bit suspicious. We don't want to bring in an outside agency. And one more thing. I listened to him talk about St. Lucie County Sheriffs, that they don't have in-car video. Oh, let me tell you about St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office. When my rights got violated then, that sheriff, Sheriff Ken Mascara, he spoke to me and took me right to Internal Affairs. Now, I know you have that partnership with St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office, so before you dog out them for not having in-car video, ask yourself this, Sheriff. How many Internal Affairs investigations a year do the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office have versus your agency? Okay? Now, I know every agency has their problems, but the last time I checked, I don't think Sheriff Mascara's boys are going to Avenue D messing with the black folks there. But yet, in Gifford, we sure have a lot of traffic stops for tint and such. Things that make you say, Anyways, tonight's meeting was a joke, but I enjoyed myself because I got to hang out with some of my friends. Shouts out to Deputy Teddy Floyd, who is a believer in body cameras, and he was very cordial with me. However, Mr. Floyd wouldn't take no picture with me. It hurt my feelings. I thought I was going to get a picture with Deputy Teddy Floyd. He's a local celebrity, but I understand, Deputy Floyd. No hard feelings. I know you can't be seen with that damn Michael C. Marsh. I'm troubled. I am troubled. You know what happens when you befriend Michael C. Marsh? You lose your job. Yeah, that's what happens when you befriend me. Don't believe me? Soon come the Internal Affairs investigation, where Sergeant Abalo states exactly what will happen if you befriend such a person like me. So anyways, until next time, say Indian River County Sheriff's Office, you stay classy. Major Eric Flowers, I'll wait to hear back from you. And if I can't hear back from you, then I'm going to reach out to my favorite news organization, and I'm going to see if they're interested in doing a story on body cameras. Because it's a hot topic, isn't it? Transparency, accountability, accessibility. That's what the community wants. Our sheriff said, it's not a gap between us. Really? It's not a gap, huh? Well, let's look at Gifford. Predominantly black area. What percent does Indian River County Sheriff's Office have of black deputies working the road? Wait a second here. How do you have these individuals policing Gifford that have no idea whatsoever anything about Gifford? And you want to know where all the black deputies are? Working inside the jail. Yeah. Isn't that weird? So we got like 18 or 16 road deputies, and then like 20 something. I have to get the exact numbers, but it breaks down to less than 15%. Are you telling me we just ain't got no black candidates trying to work at the sheriff's office? What are you doing to make your agency more attractive? I thought you spoke about that during your little campaign speech there. And the last question I didn't get to answer is, how is it that Deputy Chambliss, there's only a $5,000 reward for the killer, which the $5,000 is not from the community. A portion of that is from his family. But wait a second here. When your sheriff ran against Corporal Daryl Rivers, shout outs to my favorite corporal from the Vero Beach Police Department, Corporal Daryl Rivers. When he ran, your sheriff raised, you ready? Get ready for it, almost $90,000. Whoa! But Deputy Chambliss was a vet at the sheriff's office, and his life was not even worth a meaningless $5,000. But anyways, in response to what your sheriff said, yes, Chapter 119, sir, is my favorite Florida state statute. I'm actually going to teach a little Know Your Rights seminar about Chapter 119, so we can make sure nobody else is being illegally looked up by your goon detectives. Shouts out to Aaron Scranton, who won't respond to my "why you looked me up there, sir." But don't worry, you'll respond soon, because the next step is Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and you can respond to them. So as always, it's I am, you are, we are. It's team success, baby. We holding them accountable. Trust me, we ain't got to worry about the sheriff's office bringing in outside people. We are bringing in outside people. Soon come.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt-free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.